If you think not caring about a man's finances makes you more attractive, sorry to tell you, but men make fun of you behind your back.
Because you know what? I think men value women with standards. Men value women. You don't, like you said, you don't like women that date multiple men. And what is that? An exclusive woman, right? A woman that keeps herself, that it's, that it's not, dating and having intimacy with a lot of men, right? So you value exclusivity in a woman.
Sure.
Okay. So women with standards are exclusive. Like, we don't be just dating whoever. Like, we have a list of standards and boundaries, and we choose, the type of men we want to date based on that. So from the start, we're cutting a lot of men, right? And so actually not caring about the men's finances is not caring about yourself. It's not caring about your future children.
We should have offered you a seat booster, by the way. Okay, sorry. I'm just like...
What?
Nothing.
Because ultimately, the lifestyle of the partner that you choose is going to become your lifestyle. Because at some point, you're going to have to, not work.
Can I have you tilt your microphone down just a teeny bit?
You're going to have to sacrifice.
I don't think men make... So you're saying, like, men would make fun of a woman if she wanted to do 50-50?
I've seen men making fun of women. I've seen men not respecting women, not valuing women like that.
I mean...
Pygmishas. Are you aware of the term Pygmisha?
I think
you guys know what a pygmy is?
I object to this term pick
like
me.
a pick me?
A pygmy, yeah.
Oh, I love that pick me show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that.
I don't think men make fun of women who want to go 50-50.
Not necessarily make fun of them, but will not value them and will not respect them.
I disagree. I mean,
and will walk all over that woman for sure, because it's essentially a woman that doesn't respect herself and doesn't have standards.
So a woman that doesn't respect herself won't pay?
I've never been walked over, and I do pay 50-50.
Yeah, that makes your...
Well, I also never had the experiences you guys had.
But what does that go to show with the men that you're choosing then?
That I like to save myself, and I have a rigorous list of standards that I go by, and I prioritize myself, my well-being, and therefore my standards prevent me from bad experiences.
Is your standards just them having money?
No.
I think this idea, though, like, there could be a guy who's perfectly willing to be the sole breadwinner. I don't think that same guy, though, would necessarily object to a woman also having a job that brings in income to the household. So I don't think that they would, even if a guy's inclined to be the sole breadwinner, I don't think he would necessarily like turn down a girl who is open to 50-50. Now, obviously, if he like really wants a stay-at-home wife that's going to really take care of the children, that could perhaps be a component there. But I mean, I don't think men make fun of these women, but we can't linger too long on that. Next video. It doesn't need to play. When he believes in 2-income household, but I believe in multiple vacations a year, Van Cleef bracelets, and all of my bills paid. Okay.
I was just being silly, of course, but.
Wait, have you gotten that treatment, by the way?
Van Cleefs, yeah.
Multiple vacations a year?
Yeah.
All of your bills paid?
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds like life on easy mode. A little bit.
I think that's
like
just
oppression.
Sounds like pretty privilege to me.
Oh, it's not. Like,
it's the patriarchy.
I've seen women far attractive, like non-conventionally attractive, and get pretty like.
Wait, I have a question for you on this. How early into a relationship do you think a man should start doing that stuff? Like, because you say pay all of the bills, like vacations, gifts. This Van Cleef bracelet. I'm not familiar with the brand. How early do you think a guy should start doing that?
Whenever he chooses, whenever he wants to get serious with a girl.
Well, when would you expect it? Like, do you expect it like, okay, you should start paying all my bills, like second date, third date?
Well, you know what? I kind of understand that I have like crazy expectations, but it's because I have experienced them in the first place. And I don't think you will have to blame me. You will have to blame the men that are giving me that type of treatment. but it's based on the person. It's like it's based on the person.
Oh, I mean, I don't doubt that.
I'm not
you're-
expecting anything actually. Like they're just
Come
giving.
on, you're
They're just
expecting-
giving.
Come on,
And I'll
100%
take it.
expecting
I'll take
things.
it. Like,
Well, hold on. Let's see the next. Remember, ladies, you're put on this earth to live in comfort and luxury. Don't let a broke man convince you otherwise. Well, hold on.
Well, how are
I
you-
thought you don't have any expectations, but if Nick, pull it back up really quick. You're put on this earth to live in comfort and luxury, ladies.
And
I
you
think
expect
so.
them to pay for everything.
Well,
That's
don't-
literally an expectation.
Wait, I have a question for you. Are all ladies put on this earth to live in comfort and luxury?
if they choose to, yes.
What do you mean if they choose to?
If they choose to be, a kept woman and they want to live a soft life, they can go ahead and
All
find
women?
a partner. Not all women want that, and I'm
No, but
aware with that.
you said all
of
ladies.
that.
You're remember, ladies, you're put on this earth to live in comfort and luxury.
Yeah.
Well, she's speaking to her audience, you know. You don't have to take it so literally.
Well, I mean, I'm a man and I tend to take things at face value. When people use words, I tend to take their word for it. But do you think all
And
women...
also remember that some men out there, are willing to give that to women
Sure.
and
Yeah.
work and pursue careers so they can attract a woman, a more traditional woman, like you said, and they want to give that lifestyle to that woman. So if a woman, it's,
But-
she wants that for her life, she wants that to be her lifestyle, then why is it wrong for her to want that and to
Well-
attract that and actually succeed in achieving that?
But you said luxury. So when I think of luxury, I think of like...
Luxury comes
what-
in many forms. Like doesn't have to be expensive. Luxury can
isn't
be a
that
spa
literally
day.
what
Like,
hold on, let me just Google the definition of luxury here. The state of great comfort and extravagant living, luxuries or luxury, an inessential desirable item which is expensive or difficult to obtain. So my question is, but do all women deserve luxury?
deserve? Probably not.
But pull up the thing again. Pull it up.
What it sounds
Yeah,
like she
don't
said
switch
to me.
until I tell you to switch. You're put on this earth to live in comfort and luxury. Remember, ladies, I assume you're talking
For myself,
about...
ladies. For the women that want that.
Okay.
It's a
Well,
message to them.
doesn't everybody want
Because like
luxury?
they've been brainwashed. Like I feel like so many women have been brainwashed by men
To what?
to
Live
not
in reality.
having high expectations. Like, and I think
you're
listen,
To live in
brainwashed.
reality.
to a certain extent, I think having high standards and high expectations are healthy to some extent. Why? Because those create powerful leader men. Okay? Like you said before, if women didn't have such high expectations, you would be lazy and do nothing all day, every day. No, since we have these standards, we're like, okay, I have to meet those and I have to work hard and I have to, achieve things for, to, attract that kind of woman. So
But-
it's, to some
well-
extent, I think it's healthy.
You said luxury and comfort. I wouldn't say those are high expectations.
Maybe not luxury,
I would
but
say
comfort, definitely.
I would say it's unreasonable and unrealistic. And the reason I would say that is because a man has to attain a certain level of status and income to provide that for a woman.
As you should.
And the economy is competition. So every man can't do that. There's only going to be a small percentage of men who can attain that level of provision for a woman. And the fact that there can only be a certain level of men who attain that level of provision means there can only be a certain amount of women.
But I feel every
who-
man should strive to achieve that, to be a competitor, like, in the dating market. Because if y'all are just making excuses and, like, pretending that all women should settle down to mediocre standards, I don't think that's
But even if we do
solving anything.
even if we do strive to be that, most men aren't going to become that. Which
Well,
means
they're
most
not-
women
they're
aren't
not
going to
getting
get that
children then,
comfort
like-
and luxury.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, she desires comfort and luxury, and it seems like she's gotten that, and I'm sure she has her valid reasons for leaving. But it seems
I'm not
to-
talking about her specifically. I'm talking about her saying, "Remember, ladies," telling
Like in a
other
bad
women.
context,
Telling
yeah.
other women. I'm saying that creates unrealistic expectations, and that creates entitlement.
No. Because I also teach women, hey, if you want to attract this kind of person, you have to, appeal to them.
Grid One Motorsports donated $200. If toxic daddy issues had a face, this girl's would be it. You deserve nothing, you earn everything, and it sounds like you intend to earn it on your back.
Bro,
Well, blame my dad then.
It just really seems like you don't have
Oh my
standards and you
God.
just more so expect to be pampered. And then if you aren't pampered, you're just kind of like, screw you, I'm going to leave. So you're
I
literally
mean-
given everything your entire life. And that
But
just
you're
makes you
saying that
lazy.
I don't have standards?
Yeah,
Res-
because you're going for the one who
respectfully,
has the most money.
I don't know
No,
what
not necessarily.
I don't know what the context of your relationship was, but I feel like if you had standards like her, I feel like what happened to you wouldn't have happened like respectfully. And I
Shots
think
fired.
that you guys don't seem like you have your standards, and that's why your old man stole your money. In her case, her man wouldn't have stolen her money that she worked for.
He stole my money because I was disabled and in a wheelchair when we were married. For
What
drugs
does
too.
What does that have to do with that? We're talking about standards.
'Cause I wasn't
right
able
here.
to,
We're
like,
not talking
defend
about how you were.
Okay, but so
It's
real quick,
funny
you're
that you say
saying,
I don't
so
have
if I
standards.
had standards that it wouldn't have
Then
happened to
maybe
me?
you would have seen some red flags, and maybe you would have analyzed why he left you without saying anything, and you wouldn't have ever been with a man that would disrespect you like that, because you would respect yourself and have standards. And honestly, I feel like women's status is actually measured by being able to say no and hold those standards.
Yes.
And I think that actually men find that very attractive, a woman's ability to say no.
I think
and
you're
hold her
making yourself
boundaries.
look like a joke.
Okay, you want to explain why?
Because you're just sounding fucking stupid. You're talking about shit you
Oh,
don't
no,
know.
Okay,
she
stop
sounds very
calling me
reasonable.
stupid and stop saying I'm making myself look like a joke, and back it up with facts right now.
Well,
'Cause
okay,
I think you're just mad
I
that I just
actually do
spoke
have some
reality.
facts about her. So you don't even know how the relationship was in the first place. And honestly, in my opinion, I thought her fiance was better than a lot of other men that I've met in this day and age. He was always very good at communicating. He actually genuinely showed no red flags, nothing at all. He was very honest. He would help all the time. Like, he was basically everything that you guys are explaining that you want in a man, and you're bashing on something when in all reality what you guys just said that you would expect in a man is the one who actually just up and dipped.
And then real
So.
quick, didn't you say you respected yourself but then had one night stands?
Yeah, that was me when I was an 18-year-old
not respecting
girl.
yourself.
That was me when I was an 18-year-old girl, and people
being
learn
a
from
garden
their
tool girl.
mistakes. Yeah, sweetheart, when I was a freshman in college.
That's even
And-
worse.
Yeah, you don't have to be so negative. I'm just saying you can learn from this, and we're on here kind of to learn from each other, and I've learned so much, so why don't you learn from her? I'm saying maybe if you actually listen to her and how she holds standards, your ex-boyfriend or husband, whatever the fuck he was, wouldn't have stolen your money, and you wouldn't have been left with no explanation.
So
because
his drug addiction was like a determined. Okay, sorry. So you're telling me, so if you start off a relationship with someone where they're completely normal, right, and then they flip a switch, that's my fault. Because
I
they
mean-
decided to dabble in drugs and they decided to steal my money, so that's my fault.
I'm really doubting
If
they
you
were
stay.
normal.
Like what?
Respectfully-
If I stayed, that would have been my fault. I left.
Respectfully, I really doubt that they were normal. I think that red flags were probably missed, and that you were probably blinded by love, like both of you. But like I could be wrong. Sometimes people can flip a switch, but
At
I
least
just
I, was
don't-
able
So,
to
so you
commit.
think if I had her standards of like having men pay everything for me,
well, that's
and-
just a little
and being
portion of it. She
pampered.
also wants them to have like a great personality and like
Yeah.
nurture her and bring out her submissive
Great
side.
father.
oh,
There's
but if I
commitment.
pay for
Yeah.
something, then I have low standards.
Okay, but what is she offering the man? Why is the man
not
going
saying
to
that.
want
People have their own
to
preferences.
pay? Why is the man going to want to do all this for her? What is being brought to a table that is going to basically like
You know the
make this
beautiful-
man want to support you, want you to be the mother of your children? Like, so what's your guys' envision then of standards?
I think we've been talking about it all along.
Do you want to address her? What did you call her? I think you called her. Did you say call her stupid?
Yeah, you
I
called
called her
me-
a
That was-
joke and
oh, you
stupid.
That's kind of rude, don't you think? I mean, do you have a
Yeah.
response to that?
Yeah, I do. Respectfully, do you look at yourself in the mirror every day and think
Respectfully,
I'm stupid and a joke?
do you look at yourself in the mirror every day and listen to what you fucking say?
Yeah. 'cause I
Like,
love
literally, dude. This entire podcast, you've been sounding like a joke.
Oh
no.
That's so cute.
Thank you.
Anyways, do you want to explain like why I look stupid? And
Wait, we forgot
What
she
I'm
called
saying is
herself
a
a 10
joke.
earlier on.
Oh,
Delusion.
yeah! The
Okay,
10.
we already addressed that. Thank you. Maybe I'm like a different number. Like I learned from that, and I don't know why. Thank you, but okay. Anyways, why can't you take the constructive criticism?
Because you're speaking about things you have no idea about. You
I think I have a great idea, honestly.
do you?
Yeah,
Okay. Miss
Mhm.
Garden Tool.
yeah. Keep calling me that.
Okay.
Yeah. It won't get to me, but I'm glad it gives you a little thrill and adrenaline and dopamine or whatever. It's okay. I'm sorry if that hurt you. I just think that if you had
Why do you keep talking?
If you had standards, because we're on a podcast, what are we here for? To sit and be silent? I don't
Wait
think
for
so.
Brian to talk and ask questions. It's
I think Brian's
the whatever show.
I
It's
think
not
Brian's
your show.
enjoying this, and he actually likes it when people go on tangents, and I think he actually appreciates this right now.
He's getting good content.
But,
Viral
but
clips.
to be honest, what I'm trying to say
More
is
people joined.
if you held greater standards for yourself, you probably wouldn't have been disrespected the way you were. And sometimes women who have high standards are indeed the ones who are able to leave their connections because they hold those high standards. And yeah, I don't know. Thank you.
Do you have a response?
Just sounds like a joke to me.
That's a great response.
So
Thank you,
having
I
high
appreciate it.
standards is a joke.
Having your standards is a joke.
But what if
Or you
men
want
are
the
meeting
smoke
my
from everybody
standards?
tonight? Okay, let's do another video. Or wait, no, sorry, I have more questions. Let me ask, what percent of men do you think can provide women with comfort and luxury?
Not a lot. I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
But I'm also not gonna settle down for mediocrity.
Word. So, like, what do you practically propose, though? Because, like, do swaths of women ignore the majority of men and pursue a small percent of rich men who can provide comfort and luxury? So, like, should rich men just have,
But
like,
an
50
average man
wives?
can provide that. Like if he has a good
No.
job, yes.
Average
if he
men
has a good
can't
job.
provide luxury.
Well, not luxury, but
It wouldn't be
stability.
considered luxury.
No,
Okay,
but-
but leave the luxury
Wait,
apart.
here's
like,
the economic
to the side.
reality. Here's the economic reality. The majority of people are going to have a household where both men and women are providing. That's just, you're going to need two incomes, really,
Well, he needs to get two
to have
jobs.
a family. He's got what?
He needs to get two jobs because I'm not bringing in an income.
No, look, if you can find a guy that's willing to provide, that's fine. But just the
If you need
sheer
two incomes, like,
economic,
get a second job.
but the sheer economic reality is that for most people, most households, in order, if you want to have kids and have a family, you're going to need two incomes.
And you know why I say that so confidently? And because my father, okay, he migrated 3 different countries. Like he was, like he came from a poor background, right? And he made it. And I've never seen my mom having to pick up a job. Like he always, sacrifice and, pick up on jobs and stuff, to make ends meet. And it worked out. And he likes it like that. My mom is comfortable. And now we live in, my family lives, in a better position right now. And that's how I was brought up. Like I never seen my mom working.
Okay. All right. We got another video here. We got another video.
And he did it.
If he can't provide for you, is it going to play or no? Is it? If he can't provide for you, then he's not worthy of trust. Don't trust him with your heart nor your body. Okay.
Yes.
And so what do you mean by trust him with your body? Do you mean have sex with him?
With a man that hasn't earned those privileges.
You mean, but you said, pull it back up, Nick. If he can't provide for you, then
Yeah.
he's not worthy of having sex with you, is
No.
basically what you're saying.
Yes.
So you only have sex with men who provide, which
Who
is
are
that's
in
fine.
committed relationships with me and provide for me.
Sounds like
And of course,
prostitution with extra
no,
steps. That's I mean,
that's
I don't
not-
know.
How is that
Holy shit.
prostitution when I'm in a committed relationship, monogamous
No, I'm
relationship?
joking a little bit, but okay. Next video. next video. I don't care what a dusty has to say. At the end of the day, they will never know what it's like. Wake up to what? So play it again. Play just.
I do
To
weird
wake
shit
up to
on
a
the
$500
internet.
What
deposit.
is like to wake up to a $500 deposit from a man just because? Have you had that?
Yeah,
A guy just
it's New York. Like
they just. But is this a man you're dating or just like a dude?
I
like,
was talking to him, and we went on a date, and yeah, I mean he's just. I woke up and he was like, "Hey, a little something for you. I've been thinking about you."
Little something. It's a
Where
little
did you
something.
meet these guys?
I'm not on dating apps. I used to be on dating apps, so you find some of them there, but I don't like dating apps at all. So I just go out to bars.
Wait, question.
and
So you went on
restaurants.
one date with this guy,
Yeah,
and he paid
but
you?
we've been talking. Like I've known him for a while. Like actually, I met him in college, and then we stopped talking, and then we started talking again.
So for like, he just sent you $500 because?
Yeah.
Sounds like life on easy mode. Like literally life on easy mode.
But it doesn't happen all the time. So
How often
it's
has
not
it,
easy.
How,
Like
how often
it
has
would
it
be
happened?
easy if it was monthly, but it's not.
How often has it happened?
Not a lot of times. Just maybe
Like-
2-3 times.
Okay.
And New York is expensive, let me tell you. So like $500, yes, it's substantial amount. I'm aware, but it doesn't cover a lot in New York.
These simps are ruining dating. Ruining dating. Holy fuck, bruv. Just sending a chick $500 just because. Here you go. Here's
you,
$500.
you have never seen Miami men.
Oh yeah, I know they're tricking. Is that the term to trick?
I thought it ain't tricking if you got it.
I don't get it.
Oh, you never heard of that?
I've heard that
before?
term, but I'm not sure what that means. Okay, next video. That's it. That's all of them.
I had better ones.
Wait, really?
I bet it
Is
was.
that all of them? The dusty one. You can't provide. Put on this earth to live in luxury. All of your bills paid. If you think that makes fun. Oh yeah. Okay. Wait. So I have a question, right? So, question for the table, I guess. Do you think broke men should not date?
They can date.
Oh, okay.
They can date, of course. But you're gonna get your feelings hurt. Why? Because you don't have what it takes to compete with other men, and then you're gonna grow resentful of women, which I've seen it before. And men hitting on women and being really disrespectful and rude when we have standards, even like medium to high standards, like reasonable standards. Men will go crazy and say that all women are gold diggers, and we have like incredible like expectations in dating. And I think a man should have his financial, status right before entering the dating market, because a broke man, unfortunately, is not desirable in the free dating market.
Okay.
The same way, an unattractive woman, it's not as desirable in the
Sure.
dating market.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. So you're okay with poor people or broke people dating, just not you. You don't want them to date you, is what you're saying.
Kind of, yeah.
And that's what the thing is, though, is that you're like, it sounds like you're advising or suggesting women not date.
And I also want to
Broke men, I
clarify,
guess.
like, I'm not lazy. I'm running a hair business. I'm doing TikTok. Like, I'm moving. I'm doing
You're
stuff.
hustling.
I'm
hustling.
hustling. I came here.
That's
Hey,
right. Shout out to Ella.
I made it happen.
She made it
And
happen.
I made it happen.
She made it happen.
So, you know, like as a woman that is, you know, trying to level up in all areas of my life, like
Yeah.
I'm expecting the same in my partner.
Okay.